Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today we're making a garlic pesto butter. Here we have a great fusion of garlic, fragrant basil, and creamy butter, creating a condiment that's really good for practically any dish. I mean, we're talking about bread, pasta, grilled meats, vegetables, adding another layer of richness with every bite. So let's get started. All right, so let's dive right into this recipe. One of the main ingredients we need is 1 garlic clove, and we want to peel that and slice it in half and add it to a food processor. Following that, we're going to add in 1 cup's worth of fresh basil leaves, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese that's been freshly grated, as well as 1 tablespoon of pine nuts. You want to blend all of this on high speed until it's finely processed, and this creates our basil pesto mix. And now in a separate large bowl, we want to add in 3/4 cups plus 2 tablespoons worth of unsalted butter that's softened to room temperature. That's very important, so make sure it's soft. And we're also going to add in our basil pesto mix. Now, using either 2 forks, a pastry cutter, or even a potato masher, you want to mix these ingredients together until they are all well dispersed amongst the butter. And once it looks like this, you want to season this with sea salt to your own personal taste and mix. I like adding a dash or 2 of salt at a time to control the amount of saltiness of the butter. Typically, you won't need any more than a 1/4 teaspoon's worth of salt. Once you've done that, you want to transfer this to a sheet of baking paper and then form this into a cylinder and wrap it tightly within the baking paper. You want to refrigerate this to allow the butter to firm back up. And then when you're ready to use it, you can slice off as much butter as you need. Congrats, you've made garlic pesto butter right at home. You can always try adding your own favorite herbs to this butter for a different flavor profile, but in my opinion, the basil, garlic, and pine nut combo is amazing. So when you do try this at home, be sure to tag me at Chef Vic Cuisine or hashtag Chef Vic Cuisine, and let me know what you use this butter on in your next dish. As always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 5, Mastering Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in my description box. And feel free to click the pop-up on your screen for more information on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed learning how to make this recipe, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button for me. It's one of the best ways to show support for the channel. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you click that subscribe button too to see more recipes just like this one. And sharing is caring, so if you enjoyed this recipe and think someone else will too, feel free to share this with all your family and friends. And stay tuned for next week where I show you a king of all bread dishes, how to make croissants. It is a lengthy process. I hope you enjoy the ride, and I can't wait to show you guys how to make this one. Well, thank you all again so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You can always check out more videos on my page now. YouTube thinks you'll like these videos, so let's see if they're right. And I'll catch you next time on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.